I might just find a perfect spot to go shirtless. I don't know. I'll post a picture if I do. But you know what? As we rightly said, excitedly said this morning, we are so happy to be joined by one of South Africa's favorite music groups, Mafikizolo. They are back after a well-deserved break, but it's about time that you are back. We've missed you. Theo and Klantla, how are you guys doing?
Doing great.
Jeez, man. You guys look relaxed and chilled. Take us back. Before we start talking about anything, you guys built a huge following in South Africa. You've been around for over a decade. Yeah. How did you get together? How was Mafikizolo formed?
Back in '95, if I'm not mistaken. We used to be, very active people. Growing up, we used to, Klantla was in a school choir. And, I was in a youth club, and then later on, we met through a talent, show in our community in Kagiso, which is, in the West Rand in Joburg. And then after, just miming and imitating other, international artists, we felt that we could take it a step further, and I spoke to Ntlantla that, let's do this thing seriously now, And we formed, a band, and we did a demo, took it to Kalawa Jasmine Records, and they introduced us to, our late, third member, Tebogo Matingwang, and the band was formed, I think, in '97, if I'm not mistaken. Our first album didn't do that well, second, but on our third album, then people started noticing Mafikizolo, And on our fourth, if I'm not mistaken, fourth album, when we released Sibongile album with the song Damba Now, and then people really took notice of the brand. Yeah,
that's it. As I said, you really gathered a huge following in South Africa, and the two of you guys work so well together. And Klantla, what is the magic? Why do you work so well together?
I think it's because since we've been together for so long, it's more about understanding each other. We know our strong points. I know Theo's strong points, and he knows mine. And also, I think it's a mutual respect that we have for each other, and also the fact that we grew up in the same township, in the same neighborhood. His parents' house just around the corner from my parents' house, and we were friends first, and then we started getting into the music thing. So I think that's what really makes us click. Yeah.
And I think understanding each other is so important, because the music industry, it is a tough industry, and they're able that you guys all stick together, which is great. You guys worked hard. You had a great run, but then you decided to take a bit of a break and leave us in the dark a little bit. What happened? What motivated the decision to step back?
I think we've done so well as a brand, as Mafikizolo, and we just felt that, we just needed to take a break, Sometimes you just need to take a break, slow down a bit, and, go back and get that energy back, So we decided to, do our solo projects, which did very well. And I think it was good, for us. And then when we, came back, we were more, creative, and we learned a lot of things as solo artists. So, whatever that we learned as solo artists, we were able to bring into this particular album, because now we were able to produce our own, music, and, be able to do certain things because we have learned a lot.
Coming back fresh.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And now you have your 8th album out, which fans really looking forward to. Reunited. Talk to me a bit about the album. What can people expect? What it's about?
Well, we tried by all means this time around, to come up with a fresh sound, a completely different sound from what people are used to hearing from Mafikizolo. We are known as an Afropop band that does Afropop sound, but this time around we decided to go more on a bit of an African house tip. Nice. And we worked with new producers from the same stable, but there's new up-and-coming producers that we worked with. The guy's called Uhuru, and we decided to take the sound to. We wanted to, we know that we did well in South Africa, but we also wanted to really be strong in the whole continent, and that's why we decided that we wanted a sound that will appeal to every African, you know, and we decided to do a mixture of, you know, West African sound that comes out a lot in this album. And yeah, the album is a 15-track album.
Nice.
We still have the Afro-pops, of course, you know, and we've got beautiful ballads in the album as well. But the singles that we're pushing right now are more of your, you know, Afro house singles.
Nice.
Yeah.
Energetic stuff. I like it. You guys going to be at the Jazz Fest as well. That's going to be exciting. We're going to talk about that in just a little while. We are giving away tickets to the Jazz Fest, 3 general admission standard tickets for today and also for tomorrow. All you need to do is SMS the keyword jazz, your name and city to 33728. As easy as that. You can see Mafikizolo in action together with some very awesome artists. After the break, you will be performing for us. What can we look forward to?
Look forward to, you know, I'll call it our, you know, dance anthem, you know, because everybody's been, you know, going crazy about this song, not only in the southern region of Africa, you know, but, you know, it's been received very well, you know. Almost by, you know, like I can talk about countries like Angola, you know, Nigeria, you know, Zambia, Botswana. People are loving this single. So, yeah.
Khona.
Yeah.
Khona. We put on Facebook that Mafikizolo is here, and the people are just going, Khona. All right, so you're going to perform that after the break. Don't miss it. We'll be right back.